Hello, and what's up out there? Now I'm gonna make something that I do for the first time, and it's called hummus. Now about a week ago, I showed you how to make tahini, and that was like the first time I did that. And now making the hummus is of course the first time I do that. I've gone all my life having this, because my mother would make this once a week or kind of thing like that. Being Arabic and this being from the Middle East, it's like our ketchup. So making this, I gotta show you. The first thing I did, obviously, I cleaned the machine. Everything's clean and rinsed and cleaned, and I'm gonna show you the ingredients. Now, this being the first time I do this is cool, because I won't be adding too much of this, too much of that. It'll just be a mistake. And whenever doing a drink, a juice, doing it the first time without seeing it being done is the best way of doing it. Because that way you learn how to add the proper ingredients back when doing it the second time, third time. You know what to do to make it 100% the best type. But I do know a little bit of olive oil, and the type that we have here at home is the best type, extra virgin olive oil. Now this one here is so highly recommended. I wouldn't just use any kind of oil. Now I know a little bit of salt, and we have the sea salt, these are really good. Now lemon will be added. I'm going to cut this. I think 2 might be used, but 1.5, I'll find out. And it's used on this little container that I showed you folks before, where I'd go like this, and it's the color of my shirt. So it's so cool. Make the lemon juice on that. And of course, garlic. But the way, being truthful to you and being Arabic, we have so much garlic. My mom, like as I said, once a week she cuts up so many garlic, and then of course you start mashing them, or maybe I'll just be using the machine. So I'll be using, of course, garlic. And then this is probably the most important thing, the chia seeds. Now, anywhere you can get chia seeds, like, it's all basically the same thing. So getting it for like $1.99, $2-3, that's your choice. But chia seeds and these chickpeas, and it's all the same. And as I did before, and I did that video of the tahini making, this time I won't be using all of the tahini. I'll be using just a bit. And of course, by opening this up, see, it's still sealed tight. So try to do that when starting something. Everything will be as fresh as possible. And I'll be back in a second. And oh yeah, by the way, you do use a little bit of water. Oh, I got a little tip to show you. My brother, who is so awesome in knowing of all of these kind of power drinks and sauces, I got a bit different type of chickpeas. They're called the organic type, and they are Garbaziano. So I'll be using this as the chickpeas, and the other ones that are bought for $1 or half a buck kind of thing. And making this, I first have to do to start things up is cut the container, cut the can opener. Cut the can opener? No, you cut the can. This, the can opener. And I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is a little tip. One of the first things you should do is, upon as I've just opened up the chickpeas, and if they want to open up, they'll open up. And since I'm over the sink, I grab a strainer, I pour it on in, and a big tip to you folks is make sure you rinse them out, as I will do in a second, and I'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to do the first 3 moves you do after you've gotten the chickpeas out. And a good tip is make sure you have them rinsed. Even if, say you got them from that cup, that steel container, always rinse them out. So I'll have them here because they'll be used in a second. And right now, I'm going to cut my lemon in half to use the lemon. And having this cool little machine right here, I'm going to have the lemon made up. And then 4 pieces of garlic with salt. And then, that's how you say garlic. Oh, you guys are so tasty. And I'll be back in a second when I show you the amount of tarator that is being used from this amount of a big container. Because it's only going to be 2 to 3 cups, because the chickpeas are what's going to be the sauce of this hummus. Alright folks, like I've said, I do believe I've said, going into my 40s, and now 41 almost, I've been having this for all my life. It is like the ketchup for a hot dog. That's how popular hummus is for the Middle East and stuff. So I thought of, I'll get my mother to help me, and she's concentrating and thinking what to do. So the first thing is, you put in, mother, like you said, garlic, right? You put in the garlic, and then you put in the salt needed. Put in the right amount there, mother. That's about 1 teaspoon?
Yes.
Okay. Now you put in,
No.
like, now you shake it on up?
Yes.
Ooh, she wants me to dance. But I gotta shake up the machine, and I'll be back in a second. Alright. The garlic's been put in. The salt has been put in. And now, in a couple of seconds, the lemon, where I got those seeds, of course, on top and out, I'll be adding that. But first, you shake it on up like you want to dance. And you get them like the garlic all shaken up and good. And I'll be back in 1 second. Alright. And I'm holding the camera from shaking. Now, as I asked my mother, the first thing you do, Mom, the chickpeas. Okay, so you put in the chickpeas. And then maybe some of the lemon. Make sure the seeds don't go in, Mom. Very good, that's it. And then with the tahini sauce come in now, they're rose, like the rose water. I've told you folks about that before. So she put in, now she's going to cover on up. And stutter on up, as I think our stutter on up, but as soon as you put it in, it starts up automatically, I think, too. So the sauce is now being made, and I'll be back with you in just 1 second. Now, I shook it up pretty good, as the machine does. Now, you add water. And Mom, 1 cup of water or 2?
Cup.
1 cup of water. So, and since we have the filtered water here, purified water, having this is going to be such a clean source of hummus. So, as I put in the water, oh, cheers, by the way. I'll be back in a second. Now, I want to show you the amount I put in. About half a cup, about 2/3. So, as I give the cup to my mother, who is inspecting things in the kitchen here, she's putting in the water. Now she puts on the cover, which starts the machine automatically. Holy schmoly! And now it's turning. And how long, Mom? 2 minutes? She told me 2 minutes, and I say peace. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, because I had it going for 2 minutes, my mom said the first thing you do is you open it up and you take a nice taste. That way you know maybe it needs more water or maybe salt and tahini. Like, I'm telling you, doing this throughout her life and being from the Middle East. And she said in Arabic to me, she wants, what's this, Rosie?
1 spoon.
Say it in English.
Okay, it's ready.
It's ready? Okay. Now, one thing I want to show you is that the sauce is nice and thick. You see that? It hasn't even dropped into my hand yet. It's not like a ketchup or a thing like that. Tahini is a thick sauce. Okay? And now it's to be put in a plate and it's had like that. I might put it in one of these, but I think tahini to be mostly, like my mom said, Arabic-like. It's going to be put in a plate. So I'll be back in 1 second. Alright. Oh, there's the plate. And of course in Lebanon, how they like to rotate things. And now, to make it look nice and fresh. And now my mom would like to add, what is it, Mom, you like to add?
Lemon.
Some lemon.
Decoration.
As decoration. And as you can see there, rotating it around. Now she grabs the big knife. Cutting slight thin pieces of lemon. Oh, she puts it, making it look nice. And what else, Mom?
That's it.
That's it. So, as I grab the plate, there's the hummus. It was so easy to do, and it was so nice. So, enjoy, folks, when having this and salads and just about anything you'd like. So, as you see me now, and I'm the same color as the hummus. Have a good day. Oh, this is another tip that I want to tell you, as I just remembered. As I do with all my machines that I use. After using a machine like this that made all the scrunching and like the sauce all over it and the power thing, always wash the machines that are used right away, because it would be a huge benefit. Because you see inside here where I have the blade, oh, you don't want that to rust. So a big tip, I'm not sure if I gave you another tip, but washing as soon as you're finished doing is an awesome thing to do. So I sure hope you enjoy when you have making your hummus, and have a good day, folks. Bye now.